What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to 20k Challenge episode 11. Today we have a very nice episode. I really enjoyed this one. I think it's going to be a good one, but we're using the same team as we have done recently. We came up against this guy. He obviously was one of the people on Twitter. As I always say guys, that's the best chance to get a game, is if you message me on Twitter when I message saying something like up for a 20k challenge or whatever, but all the information on how to get involved is at the end. But basically I had already played this guy. I lost for free. I hadn't played FIFA for 3 or 4 days, so I said to him, right, before we go, let's have a warm-up game, and we did, and it was really close. He had a couple of lucky goals. I had one really lucky goal. It could have easily been a draw, but that made for an absolutely fantastic game, because we both kind of sort of knew each other's playstyle, but this guy was so good at passing, and I didn't think I'd be able to deal with it. I really had problems with his passing. He was able to create so much space out of nothing. Like, see here, look how easily he undid me then. He was very good at the one-touch passing and the runs from passes, and I was very stupid to bring out the goalie there, and that gave him the 1-0 lead. But I could see it just coming constantly, and to be able to beat him, firstly I had to stop his passing. I needed to try and stop his players from doing it, and I also had to do it. So as you see there, after 21 minutes he went 2-0 up, and I decided later on that I had to do the passing game. So you will see me doing quite a lot of passes. I did go for a few crosses as well, and they seem to work quite well. Cambiasso hit a beast shot there, which bounced out to Boateng, who headed it back into the net on the 40th minute to make it 2-1, and it was starting to look a bit better. I played the ball out to AU. I used my wings a lot. A lot of crosses, a lot of through balls, a lot of stuff like that. Here's another cross, which ended up the deflection being a goal, and you'll see that more later on in the in this episode. But he did have a couple. He had quite a lot of corners, and my defenders just aren't very tall. I think I've got Cordoba and Pereira, and there's no height there at all. So that was quite a threat, but he wasn't able to capitalise it in the first half. That made it 2-2. It was a pretty even game in the first half. I had all 6 of my shots on target, which was a nice accuracy, which I don't usually have. But then on the 62nd minute, Zarate had an insane amount of pace, just powered through everyone. And he didn't get it in on the first deflection, but the second one, he did manage to head it into the back of the net with Zarate, the person who had made the move. And then he went on this beast run with Pepe, and he was really unlucky not to get anything from it. It was a shame he had such a bad left foot finish, because he had a really good attack to beat all my players. But I had great vision here with Zarate to spot out Di Maria, and being left footed, I didn't want to cross it in on his weak foot, so I cut inside, did an early cross like that, so he played it just in front of the goalie, and AU was able to get his head on, and that made it 3-3. And that made the game wide open. 79th minute though, he was through, but he didn't get it. Koitois, or however you say his name, managed to save the day for me. But then I had this attack, which was brilliant. The run by Zarate was so good. It pulled the player away, and they decided to come back, which made so much space for me to pass it to him and finesse it into the back of the net. I went mental. 4-3 up, really didn't think I was going to win it. This guy was really good, and he had an attack right at the end. I was panicking. I got so scared, and my goalie saved it once again. He comes out clutch and saves the day, and we won it 4-3. Absolutely brilliant game. Very good props to this guy. It was pretty close. Either of us could have won it, definitely. Very good game to play, and I'm guessing fun to watch. So if you want to get involved, you must send your team to me via Twitter at Curtis Morton or in a YouTube PM. Your team usually should be 4.5 star rated, but that does vary depending on your bench and things like that. Your team must have 85 chemistry without a manager. Your team must cost 20,000 coins or less, and that's just the starting 11. And the more unique, more hybrid, more individual that your team is, the more likely you are to get a game against me. And a reminder that if you win, you do actually get 20,000 coins, which is always great. So thanks as always for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. If we get 200 likes, that would be great. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.